Like, comment, subscribe. This is just saying. I'm Kyra Pierce, your host. Reaction to a video of Curtis King. Like, comment, subscribe for educational purposes only. They have captured Derrick. Derrick Grove,
There's got to be some audio somewhere.
the guy that broke out of New Orleans
So talk
jail.
about the collaborative efforts here, Katie. A lot of another really big part of that you heard Brian talk about is the community. Had it not been for tips through Crime Stoppers, would we be here today?
Yeah, absolutely.
He said, thanks to those tips, this is one of the ones that panned out that helped.
All right, what's up with the YouTube fam? Damn, cuz they done caught Derrick Groves, man. Now look, they caught him in Southwest Atlanta on Honeysuckle Street. So if you're from that area or you know about that area, let us know. Is it a quiet neighborhood or
Like, comment, subscribe.
Come be looking for your ass to tell us what's up. But anyway, go man. They actually caught him from tips. 2 tips they said led to him being caught, which is crazy to me to be in Atlanta out of all places. I am not gonna lie. I thought he was damn near. I said damn near one of the ones who got away. You got to be kind of, you know what I'm saying, slobbery slow to still be in Atlanta, knowing damn well you are wanted to the magnitude that you are wanted. He's supposed to have been across some type of border somewhere else. You feel me? I thought he was laughing at another state, you know what I'm saying? Another country, another continent or something. Looking at us, looking for him. You feel me? But hey, it is what it is, you know.
That's it. It is what it is.
A little cubby hole, a little crawl space when they went into the house. They're saying a lot of different things pertaining to the house, saying that there was a lot of different people coming in and out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of activity happening.
Forgive me
the house,
with the
but there wasn't a lot of
video.
activity at the same time. There's so many different stories going on around the whole situation, but we will get more details, and I will be posting another video about the whole situation pretty soon. I'm gonna let more facts come out, but they got Derrick Groves leaving the scene. He was hollering out the car like Tupac, you know what I'm saying? And he just had an unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, that all these people have lost their lives in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying, to the system from doing whatever the hell that they did do, you know.
True.
But basically,
Facts.
you know, they're basically also saying that, you know, that the district attorney down there or one of the sheriffs or something like that, he's down there popping his shit. He ready for him to come back down there and say he's going to be held accountable for everything that he could possibly be held accountable for. You know that they mad as hell that he been out on the run this long. So they're going to definitely do something about this whole situation with him being on the run.
Bear with me with the video.
45 days, if I'm not mistaken, down there 6 months. So to still be in Atlanta is crazy, bro. But look, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all watch all of the videos that I've seen. Basically, just, you know, live footage right now of what's actually happening. And I'm going to come at y'all a little bit later, probably when they come with, you know, I say when they come with press conferences and more details about everything. But I know this is what everybody wants to see, so I'm going to remove myself. We're going to talk about this in the comment section. And do y'all feel like he should have been gone, or do y'all feel like since he was so hot, he didn't have no choice but to stay in the States? I would have got my ass on here. They would have probably caught me trying to leave. I'll be doing the first thing that I can do. Jump on the first thing, smoking to another continent. You know what I'm saying? Another goddamn country. But hey, different strokes for different folks, and you know, different means can stop a person from doing
Like,
shit.
comment,
What I
subscribe.
mean by that is
This is just
financial
saying.
means to do everything that everybody say that they would do in these situations. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna let y'all
That's it. Right.
Well, after some 5 months on the run, the last escapee from that New Orleans correctional facility, Derrick Groves, has been apprehended and is now in custody. Jonathan Seri following all of the breaking news from our bureau in Atlanta where this all went down. Jonathan.
Hi there, John. This all happened this afternoon, just moments ago. There was a brief standoff outside a home in southwest Atlanta, and then authorities emerged with a man in custody. His hands appeared to be zip-tied behind his back. It appeared that he was cooperating with police and not resisting their arrest. It was a multi-agency response. A SWAT team surrounded the home, and now it appears that Groves is back in custody. He had turned 28 while he was on the run. He was the last inmate still on the run after the May 16 jailbreak, in which 10 inmates escaped from the Orleans Justice Center in New Orleans. Security cameras showed the inmates removing a toilet and escaping through a hole in the wall behind it, climbing barbed wire fences and crossing a busy highway during their escape. The inmates left behind the words scrawled on the wall, too easy. Authorities charged 14 people, some of them relatives of the inmates, for allegedly assisting in their escape. Convicted of 2 counts of second-degree murder, Groves was in jail awaiting formal sentencing with an expected penalty of 2 life sentences with no chance of parole. While he was on the run, authorities had offered a $50,000 reward for information leading to his arrest. That arrest finally happening right here in the city of Atlanta.
Right.
People who might be working a homicide case, might be working some other investigation, who for obvious reasons, those resources were turned on to this.
Right, and then, the strategy sort of shifted a little bit to tips. They were really relying on tips from the public. I mean, they were saying these guys had to have had help. Like, if you help them, you could be opening yourself up to criminal charges. Please let us know where they are for your safety, for their safety, for the public safety. And again, a tip, along with help from the U.S. Marshals, is what led to Derrick Groves today. Okay, we want to get to a live report now in Atlanta with reporter Bridget Spencer. She is live on the scene.
Well, I can tell you this Southwest Atlanta neighborhood has seen a bit of chaos this afternoon. I want to step out of the shot and show you what we've been looking at since this apprehension happened. You can see at this particular home on Honeysuckle the complete destruction. We did just see some armored trucks, some SWAT teams just pull out, but that door, the window, and the garage are all completely destroyed. Now, authorities, as we've been talking about, they have captured Derrick Groves. He's one of those 10 escapees who broke out of that New Orleans prison back in May, and he did so by crawling from a hole behind a toilet. He's been on the run for several months. Law enforcement all looking for him. We have seen a coordination out here between Atlanta police. We've seen FBI, and we've seen several armored vehicles. Again, they have all left the scene at this moment, but we still see a lot of units out here. Now, neighbors I've been talking with describe flashbangs, hearing loud noises during this whole thing. So they said it's been going on actually a few hours. We're still waiting to hear from Atlanta police on what exactly went down, how this happened, and what kind of if there was any threat posed by Groves. But again, he has been captured here in Atlanta. We're waiting to hear from police and give you more details as we learn more. For now, we're live in Southwest Atlanta. Sending it back over to you.
Bridget, do you know anything, Bridget, at this point about, were they using some of this sort of armored equipment to ram the door, it seems? Or how it unfolded?
Yeah, so just talking with neighbors, we do know that there was some type of force, because we are told that there were some loud noises before we got here, and they were just leaving as we pulled up and securing the scene. But we definitely know there was some loud noises, and there were several police officers here. But we're working to iron out the details on how that all went down.
Bridget, do you know if any neighbors were asked to maybe evacuate before this all went down, as authorities kind of descended on the scene? Were they getting people out of harm's way first?
I didn't see that. I did see several neighbors just standing outside, trying to figure out what's going on. They were sitting in their yard, but they said a lot of them were just disturbed by all the noise that was going on across the street.
Bridget, we can tell kind of from your live shot when your photographer panned over to the house there, it looked like there was a lot of furniture in this house. Any idea if people actually lived there? Could this have been a vacant home and things were just stored there?
At this point in time, I am not sure. We're still working to iron out the details, if Groves had any family out here, if he had any acquaintances, or how long he even was in Atlanta. We're still working to learn those details from police.
Tell us a little bit, if you would, Bridget, about the neighborhood. I mean, what kind of a place is this where this happened?
Yeah, so I can tell you, you can see this is kind of an older neighborhood. I spoke to one neighbor who said he had been living here for more than 40 years. It's usually quiet, is what I'm hearing. A lot of people say they haven't seen anything like this in their time living here, but it's an older Atlanta neighborhood. It's in the southwest part of the city, just near Campbellton Road. So not a very quiet area, I'm hearing, but neighbors certainly just stunned by this happening, especially right across the street from them.
And still a fairly large police presence at this hour, Bridget.
Yes, you can see for yourself at least 10, 15 officers out here, and we're told at any moment we are expected to hear more and get an update on what exactly happened here.
Okay, so there'll be a press conference there hopefully in the next few minutes. All right.
Correct.
All right, Bridget Spencer, we appreciate your place, as Bridget says, and their reaction to what happened, this very surprising unfolding of events.
Oh yeah, I was standing up there right by the bushes, and I had some binoculars, and I was looking to see what was going on, and they had 3 or 4 SWAT trucks up here, and then they lowered the arm down.